Oklahoma City Thunder are officially NBA champions. And what a ride it's been, you know, the Harden, Durant, Westbrook days till now. So many heartbreaking moments. They've finally done it.
Yeah, I mean, they pulled off genuinely one of the most impressive seasons in NBA history. 68 wins in the regular season, an MVP, and now finally a championship.
Before we start talking about how the Thunder are NBA champions, please give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on any new videos. Couple things we're going to mention out of the gate. This is an insanely quick turnaround for a video for us, so it's not going to be as polished with editing. Probably just going to throw some Thunder highlights up as we talk about, you know, their season and everything. And also shout out to everyone who tuned in for our stream. We're probably going to do more streams here in the future, so just stay tuned with community posts and on Twitter. Once again, huge shout out to everyone who tuned into that. But I mean, the Thunder, they've finally done it. Like you said, 68 wins. Shea, MVP, Finals MVP. It's brutal for the Pacers seeing Halliburton get injured.
It's heartbreaking, man.
It was so sad seeing it live. What are your thoughts, like, out the gate, that game 7? I mean, obviously the Halliburton injury kind of ruined it, but
yeah, it just kind of put a damper on everything. Like, we were so hyped going into this game. The first quarter, like, we were so into it, and then Hallie got hurt, and like, you can see our reactions on stream. Everything just changed. The mood just changed. I honestly feel really bad for the Thunder because people are going to use this as like, oh, is there an asterisk next to this title in the future because, you know, Hallie got hurt. But I mean, you know, 68 wins, best team all year, got all the way to a game 7. I mean, the Thunder were the best team this year. I just feel bad for them that now there's going to be people who try to use that against them. But just speaking on the Thunder, this is one of the most impressive, like, individual seasons in NBA history. I mean, this has been a big talking point about them. Like, oh, are they an all-time team? Because for some reason in the NBA, if you're an all-time team, you can't just win one championship. You know, it's got to be across multiple years, right? You know, was 2019 LSU an all-time team? Because they went 10-3 the year prior and like 6-7 the year after. But that one team in 2019 was amazing. So I think especially in like the era of parity that we're in and how teams are getting dismantled quicker and quicker, there's going to be a lot more teams that have like one amazing year, and maybe they were good in the years prior, they're still good in the years after, but there's that one amazing year where they put everything together. And if you're just looking like individual seasons, it's hard to top this one that the Thunder just had.
Yeah, and it's just crazy how young this team is. J-Dub and Chet in year 3 are already NBA champions. Like, that's insane. You got Case and Wallace, year 2. I mean, obviously like Caruso and Hartenstein, they're the veterans there. Shea even is relatively young. It's insane what they're going to be moving forward. Obviously, we had the second apron. We got the new CBA. Maybe that will change things, and it's nearly impossible to repeat at this point, but it's ridiculous the rebuild they've done, and specifically like how young these guys are winning a title. Like, it's basically like if the Thunder won in 2012 with that young roster. I don't even want to see what they're going to be like in the next few years because potentially, as long as the team doesn't get broken up, and I think for at least next year, maybe the year after, they can keep it together. Hartenstein, you know, he has that team option, and Chet and J-Dub have extensions, but at least next year, no one is leaving this team. And given the NBA landscape right now, like, who could you really pick over them? I know it's easy to do this every season. Oh, this team's going to repeat. But
I was going to say, we've been doing this for the past couple years. Like, first it was the Bucks, and then it was, the Celtics and the Nuggets. But no, I agree. The Thunder are in the best position of any of the prior 5 champions to repeat. Not only because of just how good they are. Like, you look at the Eastern Conference. We were talking about this on stream. Who in the East is the big threat? Like, Cleveland, New York, Detroit, I mean, Boston, Milwaukee, and Indiana now are all defanged due to injury. And then you look in the Western Conference, KD to the Rockets is interesting. Maybe that could present a challenge, but still, unless the Rockets really just click right out the gate, it's hard for me to see them being better than this Thunder team.
Yeah, absolutely. And we got to kind of cap this off. For one thing, we got to mention, like, of course, another division rival winning a title.
It pisses me off.
And for Thunder fans, it's like, you know what? Have this moment. We don't want to take anything away from you guys, but how successful the Thunder have been since their franchise started. That's kind of how we classify it. They're not the Sonics. Sonics. They're their own franchise. It's just ridiculous. Like, I know they came up short prior, mentioned that at the beginning of this video, but they've barely ever missed the playoffs. Their second time in the finals. They already got a ring, like how many years into their existence? Like just over 15, I think. This is ridiculous how successful they've been as a franchise since they've existed.
They've missed the playoffs, what, 4 times?
Yeah.
And they've drafted 4 MVPs. I guess they haven't drafted 4 MVPs, but they drafted 3 and then traded for 1 on the cheap. So
yeah, it's just insane. Also got to give a huge shout out to Sam Presti. I mean, there was always the people saying, well, it's like, well, Sam Presti hasn't even won a title yet. Everyone's hyping him up as this all-time GM.
Dude's a genuine wizard.
Yeah.
I don't get how he does it.
Yeah, it was great seeing him have his like speech at the end of the game, you know, as they're presenting the title, because him basically more than anyone deserves this title because he did an incredible job rebuilding this team. He's done a fantastic job since he's been there. Huge shout out to Shea, of course. A couple years ago, you know, was like a player, wasn't even an all-star, just kind of seen as like, you know, a good scorer on a bad team. And out of nowhere, he's like the second best player in the league.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
How did that happen?
I mean, he's got other people asking like, who's going to take like the Shea jump or like, you know, the Brunson jump where they've been in the league for a couple of years and then all of a sudden they become like an all-star MVP level player. Like, guys, it's not going to happen again. Yeah. Like those two are like the exceptions, not the rule.
Yeah. Caruso, got to give him a huge shout out. Winning his second title was huge for them this whole run. Was big in the game 7, 10 points off the bench. So huge shout out to him. And then Hartenstein, the addition of bringing him in. Didn't play a ton of these finals, but gave him some good moments, honestly, in the game 7, especially early on.
And your boy Chet, I mean,
my boy Chet
struggled a little bit here and there, but you know, when they needed him in that game 7, solid points, solid rebounds, 5 blocks too, just playing great interior defense. Yeah. And that's the thing that this team is going to hang their hat on. And that's why I think they got a big chance to be successful in the years to come. Their defense is unbelievable. Like the way they just fly around, get their hands on everything. They're physical, but they don't foul. I know people be like, oh, they do foul, the refs don't call it. Well, if they're being overly physical with you, be overly physical with them. Like it's not that hard, but their defense is otherworldly. It's the best defense we've seen since the 2004 Detroit Pistons.
Yeah. So to wrap this up, congratulations to Thunder fans, the players, everyone in Oklahoma City. Enjoy the night, enjoy the off season. We're still salty, of course.
Absolutely.
As you had to expect, but you know, the Thunder, you can't take the title away from them. The Halliburton injury, it sucks. He was cooking. It was almost reminiscent of like the KD in 2019, but the Thunder, they earned this title in just a fantastic season. An incredible rebuild. So what do you guys think? Will the Thunder be the team to repeat? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video, please consider giving me a like, and hey, while you're here, check out some of our other content as well. And don't forget to subscribe to Synthetic Sports.